Hello, my name is Walter. I've been coaching Sophie for about half a year now. So we started off playing a little bit of mini tennis, basically as a warm-up exercise. It's quite a standard warm-up. We did about 5 minutes of that. We then transitioned into doing mini tennis cross-court. So it was cross-court into the forehand and then the cross-court into the backhand. It's mainly actually to work on a few technical things. So the first was to make sure that the precision of a movement was good, because it's a bit more challenging actually to hit from the service box to the service box rather than from the baseline to the baseline, because you have to get a lot of things very precisely right. And then the final thing I was trying to work on was to make sure that she can generate a nice amount of spin without having to blast the ball, which she might do from the baseline, right? So easy spin from the service line, again from service box to service box. So we spent about 10 minutes basically doing some easy rallies, mostly down the middle, just to help her get a little bit of rhythm. I was hitting sort of shots quite deep for her to move, but not impossible for her to get, so that she can get the rhythm of moving the feet into the right place, hitting again the ball in front of her and not too late, and just making sure that again she finished with the racket over the shoulder rather than flopping below her arm, which sometimes I know that she could do. So after hitting about 10 minutes of just easy baseline rallies, what we did was we transitioned into playing some points, but with me actually feeding from the baseline into her. And then I was basically asking her to move me around to try to finish off the point and to decide on when she wanted to come to the net and attack. So basically attack any short ball that I was going to give her. Okay, so I think after that was about 40 minutes into the session, so I think the physical load was quite high. So we went into doing some volleys. Again, my focus with her on the volleys was to make sure that she was active on her feet rather than staying very still at the net, and then also making sure that she was actually turned before she hit the ball rather than hitting it square to the net. The final thing I was focused on was, with the low volleys, was she getting down to hit the ball, or was she just flopping her wrist, which you're not supposed to do, where the racket hit drops below where your wrist is. After the volleys, we then moved and we finished with about 10 minutes of serve. Again, there were some technical things that I was focusing on, how she set up with her feet before she serves. Is she rotating her shoulders? Where is she contacting the ball in terms of, is it at the highest point? So just a few technical things that we were working on the serves. And then at the point in time, we finished off with some easy rallies at the end of the session, I think about 2 or 3 minutes of that, and then that was the session done.